It literally starts with you and your relationship with God, because it is very easy to be triggered when it is happening in your face in person, on FaceTime, or on the phone. The only time it's really easy to deal with it is if you are like texting, because they won't be able to see your expressions and you can calm yourself down before you react. So you have to understand that everyone is in different places in their life, including you, and all rude people have unresolved trauma, and they are emotionally, mentally, and spiritually immature. You must have grace on them. You must pray for them and ask God to guide your prayers, because God knows exactly what they need. And things are a lot more serious than you can imagine. Things are very deep rooted, and they need love and care. Uh, I've noticed over the years that angry people need the same love and care and sympathy and empathy as sad people do. But it's very offensive when people are mean and rude. So people usually become a reflection of what's hurting them by being mean and rude back, and that's not going to solve anything. Be the bigger person and remain the bigger person, because you have to embody that fruit of the spirit. I know that a lot of us were taught that's how we're meant to protect ourselves and defend ourselves, but that's not true. It's a very immature way of being. So you have to embody the fruits of the spirit. If you don't know what that is, Google Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. If you don't know how to spell that, Google will know what you mean, okay? And also Google 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 through 8. It teaches you about what biblical love is. And you talk to God about the situation, and you pray for God to give you wisdom, discernment, and words of knowledge, and to teach you how to recognize the ways that God communicates, so that you can know how to get an answer to your prayers. Because over the decades, people pray and they believe their prayers are not answered when they don't understand the ways that God communicates. And so it's really that simple. Just give them the courtesy that you want, because I'm sure that you have given someone an attitude when it wasn't their fault, and it did not help for them to be mad at you and get angry at you back. You just needed a certain level of care. And also, when people have a certain level of anger inside of them, even being kind to them triggers them even more. You have to understand, people go through a lot. And I have been there before. It's like you can't even help it. And it's a lot of spiritual warfare going on too. So demons literally know how to irritate people to keep people from their purpose. And a part of our purpose is to embody the fruits of the spirit. And being angry and rude is definitely not the fruits of God. It's the fruits of the enemy. So also master spiritual warfare. You can do that by asking God to teach you spiritual warfare and your spiritual authority. But spiritual warfare is really easy. You must know the Bible, but you also have to know what to apply at what moment. So that's why the Bible says seek God first for everything. It's really that simple. I love you. And most importantly, God does too. I am a spiritual advisor, and I assist people with everything that we addressed in this video. And in the description area, you will see even more details of what I assist my clients with. My email address is in the description area as well, so that you can schedule a session with me. My sessions start at $45. And in the description area is a link to my other social media accounts and a few playlist recommendations for the YouTube channel that you are listening to this on. However, it is ultimately best for you to click on my YouTube channel directly, because I have over 700 videos for you to watch, and I have way more playlists available than the ones that are in the description area, okay? Thank you for tapping into my ministry by listening, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for pouring into me by praying for me and sowing into my ministry monetarily.